Hi, my name is Joni, and I work here at St. Dominic Family Practice. I've been here about 8 years now. So I work with both Dr. Mulder and Dr. Torrey. Currently, I am working with Dr. Torrey. I'm a triage nurse or a logistic expert, and I do most of his paperwork, triaging his patients. The question that I get asked the most by patients is, why do I have to have a prior authorization when my doctor has given me a prescription for a certain medicine? And I go to the pharmacy and I give it to the pharmacist and they say, this will require prior authorization. You need to get in touch with your physician. The reason for that is that your insurance company is checking to make sure of certain things. They want to make sure that the medicine is appropriate for your age, that there is not a generic equivalent that might be better for you than the medicine that's been prescribed. It's a safeguard, and there is no discrimination. They do it to the old, the young, whether you're male or female, whether you have a common cold or if you have Ebola. Doesn't matter what the diagnosis is. If you live long enough, they're going to ask for prior authorization at some point in time.
Hey, my name is Justin Rudy. I'm St. Dominic's Madison Family Clinic Manager. There's a lot of people that don't know what a clinic manager does. A lot of people think, hey, what's this random guy walking around? I usually try to get here the first thing in the morning, make sure everybody shows up, make sure everything goes well, make sure the doctors are happy, the schedule's good. St. Dominic's Family Medicine is one of the best places I've worked at. It is the best place I've worked at. I've managed a couple clinics before, and coming here, you know, it's Madison, and it's big and it's scary, but it's really an incredible place, incredible environment. The staff is great. You think being a manager, you know, you really got discipline and staying on. The staff's so self-motivated that I don't have anything to worry about. I know they're going to be here, and I know they're going to get the job done. And all I got to do is just help them along the way, see what I can do to help, and that's it. This is an incredible place to work. We're trying our absolute hardest to please the patient. We want the patient to come in the door and out the door as happy as they possibly can be. So when a patient comes in, we want them to feel that we care and get them better, so that way they can live a healthier and happier life.
Hey, I'm Tammy. I'm part of Dr. Mulder's nursing staff here at St. Dominic's Family Practice in Madison. I've been here 8 years, maybe. I do everything involved in patient care. Draw your blood, do your EKG, test x-ray, refer you to other specialists. I do prior authorizations for your insurance. I pre-search your scans. I call you back with your labs. I try to call you when you're sick and you're calling needing something. Just part of our nursing staff, whatever that requires. So if you're our patient here at our clinic, what you can expect whenever you get here, we'll check in on our kiosk system out front, and we'll call you to the back, get your vital signs, look at your last visit, see what you're needing on today's visit, draw your labs, try to have everything ready before Dr. Mulder comes in to see you. If you need a referral, we try to do that while you're in the office. If you're needing scheduling done for an outside test, we try to do that as well while you're here. We know your time is valuable. We try to get you in and out as quick as we can.
Hi, my name is Tawana Wells, and I do the billing for St. Dominic's Family Practice Associates of Madison. I've been working with St. Dominic's for over 6 years. I've been working at this location, Madison Family Practice Associates, for a little over a year. The most common question I get from patients is why I have a bill for a wellness visit. However, most patients receive bills simply because their physician normally is their primary care physician. And by them seeing this physician regularly, the physician feels that it was necessary to do more lab tests. Maybe they had different symptoms. However, they just felt it was more sufficient to do more lab tests. And normally the lab tests that they do is normally not covered under wellness.
Hi, I'm Ebony Casson, and I work here at Family Practice Associates in Madison for Dr. Scott Torrey and for Rebecca Mulder. Here I collect all the money from the patients after their visits. I collect their co-pays, I collect their deductibles, and if they have any past due balances, I collect all of those. At the end of the visit, usually the first question a patient asks is, okay, what is the general amount that I have to pay today? The majority of our patients either have maybe Blue Cross Blue Shield or Medicare or Aetna. Those are just a few examples. At the beginning of the year, of course, they all have to meet a deductible, like an individual deductible or maybe even a family deductible. So at the end of the visit, and I asked you for $20, this is the reason why.
My name is Whitney Cole. I work for St. Dominic's Family Practice in Madison with Dr. Rebecca Mulder. And I do medical assisting. We call in refills, we do referrals, get vital signs on patients, do lots of lab work, and whatever else she needs us to do for that patient. Sometimes patients might ask when I leave my office visit and go to my pharmacy, my medications are not ready. And they ask, why are they not ready? And this is because usually we either e-scribe the medications or call them into the pharmacy. Sometimes we fax them. And it usually takes the pharmacy anywhere from 1 hour up to 3 hours to get your medications ready, depending on how busy they are. Sometimes when we call in medications, we have to leave them on the voicemail at the pharmacy versus actually talking to the pharmacist because they are very busy. And when we do leave it on the voicemail, the pharmacy usually only checks that about once an hour, which will also lead to a little bit longer of a wait time that your medication might actually be ready at the pharmacy.
Hey, my name is Jill Easley, and I'm a nurse practitioner at the St. Dominic's Family Practice Clinic. I work here with Dr. Torrey and Dr. Mulder, and I've been here for almost 2 years. One of the things that I love about working here is the people that I work with. Dr. Torrey and Dr. Mulder are wonderful. The nursing staff is exceptional, and our front staff that meets and greets all our patients are so polite and helpful to everybody. Here in the Madison area, we have a wide array of specialists, so it's easy to refer you to someone if we need just that extra little bit of help to figure out what's going on. We have a rheumatologist, a dermatologist, heart, Jackson Heart, all physical therapy, Dr. Lay, all of them right here in this building or right in this central area. Well, what I do here is very simple. I work with Dr. Torrey and Dr. Mulder to give you, the patient, the best quality care you can receive. If they're full and you want to be seen today and you can't get in with the doctor of your choice, then you can get in with me. And what I do is work with them. We're a collaborating team. We work together to help you in a time when you need to be seen today or to follow up on any chronic condition that you may have. Diabetes, high blood pressure, asthma, anything like that to make your quality of life even better. One question that I get asked a lot is if I have my own patient population or if I just see patients that also see Dr. Torrey and Dr. Mulder. Well, I do. I am currently working to build my practice, but in the interim I help them see patients who need to get in that day for an illness or an acute visit that they have. Nurse practitioners as a whole generally can run their own clinic, working with a physician to collaborate with in order to manage chronic disease processes, or if you just have something acute like a cough or cold issue or urinary tract infection. Most of the time, we're able to manage those by ourselves, but we do work in a collaboration with the physician. So if you ever had a problem that we felt needed the advice of a physician, we would step into that role and pull in a physician who could help us manage that so that you get an overall better quality type of care.
Hey, my name is Mackenzie. I work here at St. Dominic Family Practice in Madison. I'm Jill, the nurse practitioner's nurse, and I've been working here about 3 months now. I really enjoy my job and the people I work with. We take care of a lot of people and make sure that everything they need is taken care of. One thing I like about the clinic is we do a lot of our own lab work here, and so that makes for faster results, and it makes the patients more happy to know, if there's anything wrong with them right now that we can tell. And even if we do have to send stuff off, it's not a long time that they have to wait to get it back. A lot of patients will ask me, why whenever I make my wellness appointment do they tell me not to eat or drink anything after midnight? The answer to that is mainly because when you do your wellness, it's the baseline of your lab work, and any food or drink that you have containing sugar or anything can skew your lab works. But don't be confused, because that doesn't mean you can't drink any water, and us nurses, we appreciate it when you do, because it helps us and you at the same time, because when you're dehydrated, your veins just hide from us, and so it's a lot easier whenever you are hydrated well. We can get a better blood draw from you, but we just want to make sure that your lab work is what the true value is, and when you eat or drink anything, it can make your glucose levels elevated along with your cholesterol. Anything that has sugar in it will do that, so there you go. A lot of times with our diabetic patients, we like to remind them, your appointment time might be at 9 o'clock, but you may not be able to be seen until 9:30 just for unknown circumstances. And so we do like to remind them not to take their insulin in the morning, even though they're used to doing that, which is a very good habit to have on any other day. But the day of your wellness, we like to remind you not to do that, because it could bottom out your blood sugar, and there again, we will not have a real reading for your blood sugar, and it will make you feel really bad as well. So we want to remind our patients of that too.